Alright, and you are back with your host, Fishy Fishton, and we are going to play some Weed Shop 3. And we are going to talk about, is this game still worth it? After many years of being released, is it still worth it to get it? I think it's around 25 bucks. I would have to check to be sure. Might be 20. But either way, we'll check and we'll see what we think. So I've noticed that recently they changed the whole storyline, so you can literally just skip the whole thing, which is really good if you know what you're doing, and not so good if you don't know what you're doing. Oh my god, didn't I say I skipped this? Jesus. I just pushed the wrong button. My bad, my bad. Alright, so he's going to let us out of it now. The other way he would have had went through this whole storyline, but he's just going to let us out of it now. Which is pretty good. Again, like, I don't know, I played this a bunch. I know how to do this stuff, so I don't really need that stuff, really. But let's talk about some of the cool things in this game. Now, it wants us to grow a couple plants. But we should be able to start cruising the avenue. Just looking along here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it hasn't triggered the spawns yet. Yeah, it looks like it hasn't. Okay, let's go grow some. I think it does once you plant them. I'll talk about some of the fun parts of this game and some of the not so fun parts they've recently added, in my opinion, of course. I can't say how you guys feel about it. Maybe you disagree. Why don't you let me know in the comments below and I'll know. Maybe you think, hey man, you be whack, dog. Lord Fish, you fish be rotten, yo. Maybe that's what you're thinking. Maybe you don't think like that and you don't talk like that either, but it's hard to say. Let me know in the comments below. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, right. So we're just going to start growing some plants. Alright, that's not so bad, right? Pretty quick start. I think that triggers the drops now. I could be mistaken again. But all along here, you'll start to find money and joints and different things you can pick up. Just going to be good. And it can be a little tedious just running up and down the boardwalk and waiting for your plants to grow. That's most of the game. So, but at one point, like, you're going to get to the point where you're not really having time to do anything but grow until you hire people and stuff like that. So it will get more busy. And if that's what you're looking for in a game, it's pretty great. It will definitely keep you busy. I seem to always get to about a certain point in this game before I kind of get bored of it. But, not to say that you couldn't go farther, but just pick up some things around the shop. Alright. We can go talk to Michael. Or Michelle. Michael, Michelle. Wants us to hand out some doobies to people to make them buy stuff from us. Let's make her drop by our shop. We're real talented, like. Actually, let's go meet her before she doesn't wait, or she'll just leave. There we go. And we'll hand out a couple. Drop by my shop. I don't know why. I think this makes them remember where your shop is. I can't remember. So it's been a while since I played, probably about a year or so. Maybe we should start some more. I'm gonna run out. Oh, darn it. I'm supposed to be doing them on the street. Oops. There you go, boss. My bad, guys. I don't read instructions very well, apparently. But I can admit when I'm wrong, right? should wait for a little bit more to grow. I should have read a bit better. I just kind of jumped through the instructions. I've done it so many times, I just don't read it anymore, but it's not that their storyline isn't good or anything like that, because it's not bad. It's kind of fun. It's kind of different. But once you've done something a few times, you just don't want to keep doing it, right? So I messed that up, so we're just waiting for some more to grow. You can check the time on it, 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and plant some more right after. Oh, I forgot too. You can use the toilet. I should have mentioned that, right? Plant it, you put some water in after, it's good to go. These are good to go. Planted some more. One more deal on the street. Here you go, bud. Yeah, I got your stuff for you. Go see Michelle. Give us 3 new items. Place in our shop. What do we got? Balloons. Put them at the front window. What's this? Poster. Right there. What's this? I guess that's the right way. No, this is the right way. Now we got our stuff set up. Let's see if they start dropping stuff along the sides here now. Oh, we're supposed to go see Michael again, maybe not. But overall, pretty fun game, pretty addictive right off the hop. But I gotta say too, like you're gonna get a little angry with the repetitiveness of the game. Maybe you're okay with that. I am not. I'll play an hour or 2 hours and then I'm pretty much done with it for a while. But you gotta remember what you're paying for it too, you know, for 20, 25 bucks. Is it worth it? And it kind of depends on your own sense of value of money, right? To me, I want to be able to at least play it a few times, you know, maybe get a week's play out of it. It's probably worth 20 bucks. Oh yeah, start dropping things. Maybe you take your time and you do things different, or you get all the way to the end and you have fun with this for a month. It's going to make it a little more valuable for you, but it's going to depend on your play style. Do you get bored easy? You know, I tend to. Let's see, how much is that? Buy some more seeds. I also want to talk about some of their newer updates. They introduced, I think it's called Squid Games, and it's a stop-go thing. Green light go, red light stop. Oh my god. I gotta say, the game is good. The game is good, but Squid Games is a little mini game they make you play in the game that's down here. And I just cannot stand this game. It has got to be the most annoying, stupidest, weirdest game I have ever played. And I'm not talking about Wii Chops, the game itself. I just mean the mini game. And it's probably one of the ones you get the highest trophy for. And maybe that's why it's so annoying, is that you don't just spam it over and over. You tend to just avoid it as much as possible. And maybe if that's their intention, they did a really good job on that. Maybe other people find it fun. Let me know in the comments what you think about the things I'm saying, if you agree or if you disagree. And remember, it's fine to disagree with each other. Let's just do it in a respectful way. That's all. But personally, I'd still think the game's worth buying. Still up to this day. It's been out for a few years. They've worked hard on their updates. They had a lot of stability issues at first, in my opinion. And again, I am a game creator, so I feel like I have a fairly valid opinion anyways. But I think that they've stamped out all the issues they really had. NPCs are a bit repetitive. That could be better, honestly, but it's not terrible either. Like, I understand they're trying to have quite a bit of NPC action, like quite a few different classes of NPCs. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to program all these different classes and make the AI distinguish between each class and things like that, so I get why they did these things. And again, it's pretty fun. playing it, you're going to be, pretty busy. You're going to be gone. If it's your first time, you're going to play it for probably a few days straight, anyways. And it's a game you can just kind of, you don't know what to play. You want to play something for an hour or two. It's great for that. It literally is great for that. I don't know what else I could really say about this game. They have a lot of delivery stuff. I'm not really a big fan of that stuff. They just opened up the city not too long ago, so now you can wander around the city. You can fight drug dealers. You can collect trash like bongs and things like that you can resell in your store. Really good add-ons, really good features. So overall, again, I'd say it's probably worth it. You got to think about your value, your play time. Like, some people demand too much for their money. They want a $20 game to be something they're going to play every day for the rest of their lives, and that's just not going to happen. You got to think about, like, the price tag reflects the work put into it. Could you play this game every single day of your life? Sure, you probably could. I can't. Most people probably can't. Is it worth $20, $25 in this day and age? Yeah, I'd say it is. I'd say there's a reason they're on number 3. Is because they've came up with a really good concept and really addictive gameplay, and that's why they've been able to make so many of them. They didn't abandon the game. They worked hard on their updates, and their success is showing. Like, when you put that much effort into a game, it shows. But when you're not willing to negotiate your programming for anybody, it doesn't. Your game never moves. It never gets popular. But that's all I'd probably have to say about this game anyways. If you're looking for something just fun to play, that's different, I'd thumbs up it. I'd say give it a try. So you can see, pretty creative, pretty fun. Pretty open too. They've done a good job on the open map. So, and if you get annoyed by repetitiveness, by just doing the same thing over and over, it might not be for you. Alright guys, well, if you want a more in-depth version of this, you could comment in my videos and ask to have a better look at it, and maybe I'll get a little farther into it. I just wanted to kind of cover some of the things in the game with just kind of running around in the background. If you can think of another game you'd rather see looked at, I can look at looking at it or whatever, and we can ask the question, is this game still worth it in 2022? And WheatShops gets a yes. Remember to comment if you disagree, like, subscribe, and I will link my game in the videos if you want to find a way to support me and you like what I'm doing and you'd like to check out what I'm doing in my own time. You can check out my game. There should be a link in the subscription. It's available on Steam. Thanks.